How's it going, everybody? Nathan from RCInsight here, and today I am going to be reviewing the world's smallest Perplexus original. It's been a while since I have done a Perplexus video, and I have a walkthrough for this guy on my channel, but not a review, and so I thought, well, let's talk about this guy. Now, I am going to do a separate video where I compare this and the full-size original, so I'm not going to focus too much on, how they're the same and how they differ, other than to say this is a very, very faithful recreation. And as far as I can tell, there's only two places where there's a subtle difference. One is this piece along the top here. It's ever so slightly different. The other is right here. At 40 there is a barrier that prevents you from shortcutting, which is the way the original should have been anyway. So if anything, that is an improvement. And those are the only real differences here that I am aware of. So unlike the world's smallest Perplexus Twist, which has a significant number of changes to make it work, this one is basically identical right down to it being from obstacles 1 to 100. You have the 3 checkpoints like you do on the original. Oh, I skipped right to the end there. I mean, that was a really quick speed run, if you will. So it's really almost the same as the original in every way, the 3 checkpoints, and it plays very similar as well. So one of the comments that I've had about a lot of these smaller Perplexuses is that the marble tends to stick more, I find, which can make certain obstacles feel a little bit more challenging. And I don't find that to be the case so much with this one. Obviously, it's still true to an extent. That's just the physics of it. However, I think overall I have found this one to not be that much more challenging. Now, it is a little more challenging in some areas. There's no question about that. One of those areas I feel like is actually right around here. This entire section that I'm just playing through right now, definitely a little bit difficult. I mean, I've just played this so many times, I make it look easy. But in general, I have found this to be pretty much on par with the difficulty of the original. In fact, there's even some spots that did that marble come out? Oh, I'm all the way over there. There's even some spots that I find a little bit easier. Now, I actually skipped the wall there, which is not the way it's supposed to work, but apparently you can still shortcut that section. One of the big challenges here I found, besides the drop from there onto track 3, which is also slightly different, you'll notice there's that little spot where the ball can hold in the top there. One of the other really difficult sections of this is this butterfly section right here at the start of the 3rd checkpoint. I don't know why. It is very difficult. It's the one that stands out to me as the hardest obstacle on this little guy. But otherwise, I'd say it's pretty much all the same. Now, in terms of size, I mean, you can see it. I can literally hold it in the palm of my hand. It's like the size of a baseball, kind of, almost. The plastic shell is not very firm. As you can see, I can push it and bend it very easily, which I don't love. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I understand it's small, and so they were probably, that was probably a little bit of a challenge. There's not really much to say in the way of unique obstacles. I mean, if you really want to hear my full take on this, you can watch my Perplexus original review, which will be down in the description. This is, like I said, a very, very faithful recreation. So there's nothing that jumps out that's like super special or unique. I mean, this is what kicked it all off. So there is lots of great obstacles in this guy, but there's nothing new, and there's nothing that's going to revolutionize your Perplexus playing experience. Still, overall, I find it quite a fun and enjoyable little challenge. I actually really like the microscale Perplexus original much more than I like the microscale Perplexus Twist. Something about the way this translates is just a lot of fun. It's like a pocket-sized version of just that classic toy that everyone loves, and it's hard not to like this as well. When you add on top of it that it's a little bit more challenging, just a a little bit of an extra challenge. That's always fun to take on. And the way this plays actually feels really smooth. The marble rolls nicely. There's no super frustrating points. There's no parts where it's just feels like it's completely luck, like say it did for the world's smallest Perplexus twist, or even some of the keychain Perplexuses. So overall, I would say this is definitely worthy of your Perplexus collection. And if you are collecting them, you are going to want to have the world's smallest Perplexus original in there. It's also, in my opinion, the most fun of all the small Perplexuses by a wide margin. It feels like it actually is worthy of that Perplexus name. It's fun to play through. It's an enjoyable little challenge, and it will probably give you a little bit of nostalgia on top of all that. But that is going to do it for my world's smallest Perplexus original review, guys. I would love to know what you guys think of this little Perplexus down in the comments below. I know a bunch of you have it, and I'd be interested to know how you feel about it. Do you really like it? Oh, come on, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Oh, I got it. Nice. Yeah. What are your thoughts on this one? Of course, I blew it right after that. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on this one. I'm going to be doing my ranking video very soon. I've got the list pretty much finalized, so I'm hoping later this coming week it will be out for you guys. I'm very, very excited about that. I also hope the audio quality for this is good. This is the first time I've tried to film a video like this with my new mic, so kind of experimenting with some things, so we'll see. So some feedback on that would be much appreciated as well. But I'm going to leave it there. If you liked the video, click the like button down below. It is a great way for you to show your support. Subscribe for more content like this. My channel is the place to be for any and all Perplexus content on YouTube. So if that's something you're looking for and you're not already subscribed, you're going to want to be. With all that said, I'm going to leave this one here. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.